Good morning from Mount St. Helens National Park Forest thing.
Washington.
Washington State, yeah. Where we are going to the Ape Caves. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, that's where we're going, to the Ape Caves, right on top of the Trail to Forest. That's where we are at the moment. We have to walk up here to the Ape Caves, and we're going to be traveling around in there, climbing around with our little headlamps and stuff like that. And I thought you guys might want to see what happens here. So this is our new vlog series that we're going to call We're Going on an Adventure.
For what? I'm going on an adventure.
And we're going to travel around Washington and Oregon and check out all of the cool forests and all of the fun little touristy sites and stuff like that to show you guys where you can go in Washington and Oregon that's kind of fun and exciting and adventurous.
And free.
And free. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be free. We can do some other paid stuff at some point, but yeah, I mean, some of this will be free. So we'll go here to Mount St. Helens, we'll go up Mount Hood, we'll go to the Loma Falls. Lots of mountains. The gorge. I mean, there's tons of places that we can go, but for now, let's go ahead and start hiking. So even though it is the middle of April, it is still snowy as heck out here. Still covered in snow, because we are technically on a mountain at this point. Yeah. Climbed up elevation quite a bit, probably around 5,000 to 8,000 feet at this point. But it's 45 degrees outside in the middle of April. Okay, so we have arrived at the parking station for the Ape Caves. This is where you would normally park, but unfortunately the hill is currently closed because of the snow. In this area, here is the information center, the headquarters, if you will. It's not open right now. I'm not sure why. There's a bathroom back there, and then another one right here. And then here's that same little map that I was pointing at earlier. This is the information about the Ape Cave Trail. So there's 3 directions that you go. 2 of them you go one direction, and this one you come back on. So you pick either the lower cave, which is the easier cave, or the upper cave, which is a little bit harder. Gives you some information about them here. The unusual eruption of fluid lava 1900 years ago formed one of the longest lava tubes in the United States. Doesn't really give you a whole lot of information about the actual cave itself, other than you're hiking, you might have to crawl. This one's going to be very loud. This one's going to be quite quiet. Same with this trail on the way back. Hiking, quite quiet. So let's go ahead and get started on the actual Ape Caves trail, and we'll see what happens. So you have to clean your shoes before you go onto the trail.
Gotta save them bats.
Yep, gotta save the cute little bats. After coming up the parking lot trail, you come to this little hut here that has some information in it about the Ape Caves. Including that we are currently at 12,810 feet. Samsonite, I was way off. From the little hut thing, you come down here past this bench, around this trail, and down the stairs. Look at this, isn't this really cool? So the opening of the cave here goes down through there. So we're going to go ahead and put on our little headlamps, and we'll see you in a second. There goes Jen down the cave. But oh no, somebody left their glasses and gloves. Hope they find it. Here we go, making our descent. It's a little rocky. Yeah, probably a good idea.
Oh, cool.
Has what on it?
A little marker. I'm gonna go down this way because
I'm officially out of railing. Here's the little marker that Jen was talking about. USDA Forest Service. Let's head into the cave. So coming down the stairs there are supposed to be stairs right here. But unfortunately they are covered in snow, so we went around this way instead. I don't know how much use my phone is going to be down here. It is very dark. So I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but that is really quite deep down there. It's very cool.
at least 3 feet.
It's at least 3 feet
Oh,
deep.
that's the under tunnel.
Oh,
So,
okay.
That's the lower, even lower one. Oh, look.
Oh, it's very pretty up there.
Fun fact, you can't touch the walls.
Yeah.
Because of the ecosystem. This is what I was talking about.
So don't touch the walls. It's covered in sticky stuff that is not good for you to touch because it kills it. and causes all sorts of problems, right, Jen?
Yeah.
Okay, so another fun fact that Jen was telling me on the car ride is that this place was only discovered in 1950. So very recently, comparatively speaking. So this is what that sign was talking about up top. It's two different ways from this staircase that we are currently on. You have the lower cave to the right, easier path, only 3/4 of a mile, or the upper cave to the left, more difficult. You have to return on the surface. So I'm thinking more difficult?
Yeah.
All
And
right.
if it gets too hard, we'll let them know. I mean, if I can do it, anyone can do it, right?
Exactly. Nothing else, we can always turn around. Oop, that's water. Careful.
I'm glad you stepped in it first.
Thanks. From the staircase that we came down over here, we had to go to the right of the staircase. There's that little sign that I was just pointing out. And you come around and through here. And then we're going this direction where Jen is standing. You can see up there kind of the railings that we were looking down from. Now, fun fact, this place is always 42 to 47 degrees, which is about how cold it is outside currently. So not much different than outside.
Yeah. But like even during summer.
Yeah. Jen discovered a slight hole in the rocks over here.
Can you get bit in there?
Probably, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, you're right. Probably bad.
Be very careful walking through here. There's just random holes in the ground. Look at this rock. Isn't it neat? The thing about this rock is it is lava that was remelted into lava and then dried again. And that's why it's all bubbly.
Reprocess.
It's reprocessed lava. Jen found a crack in the wall, or the floor here. This is the floor, not the wall.
Just a
Yeah.
crack in the wall.
Unfortunately, people have thrown their garbage down there because they're not very nice people. But this crack goes quite far that direction. So we had to traverse some very difficult area around here. If you are not fully able-bodied, you will not be able to do the difficult trail. When they say that it is difficult, it's difficult. Also, make sure that you bring a jacket that has zipped up pockets in it. If you drop your phone or your keys down these little slots in the rocks down here, it's probably gone.
Almost lost my phone today.
Almost lost my phone.
And broke it.
Not that we know that from personal experience or anything.
Fine.
I know it's difficult to see, if you can see anything at all, but this directly in front of us is a wall about 30 feet high of just rock. This is what we had to climb over to get back to the tunnel where we currently are. It's very difficult, very dangerous. You will get hurt. Be careful if you do this. Look, it's a peace sign, but it starts like way down. Yeah.
Right there.
A little tippy
So
top.
start.
Start. It's a Mario Kart track.
That goes all the way down there.
And a peace sign. Okay. Another set of climbing walls back there. Oh, that's cool. Actually looks pretty good. Yeah, another set of climbing walls back there. Not as big as the first one, but more steep, I think. So, again, be careful. Don't get hurt.
This way.
Take your time. It'll be fine. Another small thing of rocks. Jen had to climb over. I had to climb over. It's not as big as the last one, but still, like, very shaky. Can twist your ankle really hard. Get your foot stuck. Be careful. All right, I want to see if this cave will do it. Oh man, that's fun.
That was cool, but like, love, we're in a cave where things fall with noise.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Another semi-difficult spot right here. So this boulder leads to a wall that's just quite flat. And Jen is having to climb it. And then it gets a lot smaller up there on top of where she is.
Be careful. That's slippery.
Yeah. So there's little footholds, but not a whole lot. So this is the stuff on the walls that you don't want to touch. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but you can see.
I can find out later. I looked it up.
Yeah, it's really shiny, sparkly. You can see the actual rock between it. It's that yellow stuff in there. The silvery stuff is what you don't want to touch. So do not touch this. It will kill it. Another one of those semi-steep climbs right there. Not nearly as bad as the first one, but we are getting very steep as we go this direction.
Look at that rock. It's like a...
Wow, it's all wavy.
More cracks. Hello?
Another small climbing through section around here. A little bit difficult, but then there's this over here. I don't know if you can see it at all. Yeah, it's not pleasant. I don't think you can really see it at all, but there's not much going on over there. Look, I found a hole.
I think you turned it on.
There it is. I don't know what's down there, if anything, but we had to traverse through this disaster of rock up here. You can't really see it very well. I'm gonna have to turn up the brightness on most of this, but it was hell to climb this.
Let me tell you, I am a very tall lady.
Yeah.
It did not work very well, and I am very dirty. It's fine.
Yeah. It's a very small hole for very large people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this, like, if you're really adventurous and can climb rocks well and you're in great shape, go this way. If you're anything other than those things, go the other direction.
Or children.
Or children, especially children. Like, children should not be climbing through this. Children will die.
Children will die.
And that's not fun. But at least now we have flatness. So I can't remember if this is number 5, number 6, or number 7 of these. I will put a counter in the video. But God, we have to climb another one. This is getting ridiculous and painful. So this was not listed anywhere. I'm beginning to get the feeling that we took a wrong turn somewhere, or we just went the wrong way, because this is flat, a wall with a rope. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do this. Well, we did it. It was very hard. We're both breathing heavy. It hurt, but we did it.
Almost died.
If this cave, if the way that we're going doesn't have a way out, we're screwed. Yet another set of rocks to climb. So we had to traverse 2 more large piles of rocks and a small pool of water. But now we seem to have come across a dead end of just a giant boulder that's been like stuck here so long that there's like rock embedded into rock that we have to climb over in order to continue. According to Jen's pedometer, we've walked 2.3 miles last time we checked it. Collectively today, which basically includes the 0.8 mile walk from the car up here and what little we did in Walmart this morning. So we should be getting very close to the end, but we might be stuck. Okay, we made it up. That was one of the hardest climbs I've ever had to do in my life. And then there was another, like, cliff wall to climb up. It wasn't as bad as the last one right before that, but 2 right in a row. We're still trying to find the way out. Well, we're not quite all the way out, but we did find a skylight with a rope going up it, which, I don't know, what do you think? Should we climb it? No, we ain't climbing that. Not a chance in hell. I don't want to die today.
I also saw really nice people.
Yeah, we met some nice people that are ahead of us now.
Where?
Way ahead of us now, because we needed a second, because they were hauling ass. I'm so out of shape. Never again am I doing this Ape Cave long path. Ever. I might do the shorter one, but this longer one, no thanks. Not for me. Oh my gosh. We finally did it. We found the exit to heaven.
Oh, this is falling apart.
Yeah, be careful, please.
It's metal. It's rusty. Didn't have a finish on it.
I like rusty spoons. Wow, I'm tired. Like, that was a pain. Seriously.
That's the hole we came out of.
That's the hole that we came out of. It's deep. It's difficult. My God. I am so tired. My legs are giving out on me right now. I am so glad that we got out of there.
No, we have to hike back.
Well, guys, we did it. 1.3 miles. Kind of back that direction. All the way from the Ape Caves to here. And now we have 0.8 miles back to the car. But it's all flat ground. It's all paved. It'll be good.
All right. We finished.
We are on our way back home, sort of. We have to go to Clark. But...
yeah, we finished a while ago. Hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
Almost had a mental breakdown.
It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Like, there was nothing to indicate that it was as dangerous as it is.
Yeah, no.
Nothing anywhere. Not on the website. Not when you get there. All it said was, it's a difficult terrain.
Also,
difficult terrain is the flat areas that we were walking on, where you kind of twist your ankle a little bit.
yeah.
Not the climbing the hills, the rocks and everything, and then climbing back down. Not the wading through water. Not the climbing the boulders and the ropes the rope walls that you had to climb up and everything. That was almost impossible terrain.
Yeah. Well, at least for two unfit fat people.
Yeah, there were some people that like showed up behind us that just flew through it no problem. And it's like, that's awesome that you could do that, but
help.
you need to, I mean, this is America where people are fat. Over 50% of the country is fat. So you need to tell the 50% of the country that is fat that this is going to be really hard. You have to be in fabulous shape to be able to do this.
But we did it.
But we did it.
I look rickety wrecked. Almost had a panic attack. Almost died. Met a really cute kid.
Yep.
Thank God we met people, because we went the wrong way a little bit.
So at the boulder that I was freaking out that we might not have been able to get over, like, I got myself up and over it, and Jen couldn't. And so, like, she started having the panic attack then.
It was great. I loved it. Love my life.
But I could talk her through it, and then I'm like, okay, just give me your hand. I have to pull you up here. And she got both of her feet in the little cubby hole thing there, and I grabbed her hand and pulled her up. But, I mean, she had assisted me at the rope part just a little bit before that, put my foot in the rope hole.
Yeah.
And if my foot hadn't been in that rope hole, I wouldn't have been able to get up that. So we helped each other through this. And I think that the whole experience for both of us has been a test of our relationship.
Yeah.
And because we were able to do it together, we came out of it feeling like we can do anything together.
I feel that. Like, this was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I did it with you.
So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, give that like button a little tap. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, do all the things that you know how to do. Thank you for supporting us, man.